I personally experienced your event for the past month that we have organized that one. That is crazy, guys. That event is crazy. I mean, it's very hard to see an event in the bar industry that you have all kind of brands, brand representative, sales team, marketing team, brand ambassador. Yes. Yeah, and that night we have someone fly from Thailand, the brand ambassador for Mekong. Yeah, he was here because I was behind the bar, and then someone in front of me and they speak English, and the English doesn't sound like Philippine. Then I say, "Hi sir, where you from?" "I'm from Thailand." "Sawadee-kap." Yeah, so I was surprised. It's so much of an influence that trigger out and attract people to go to the event. Yeah, so I think this is a very good example that for the country out there, I think this is something that if we have a time, we have an opportunity, you know, we can share more and how we can support back the industry. Yeah. So speaking of this, every one of you have your superior to report to. Yeah. So to putting all the brand into one group, right? And this is what you guys doing. Yeah. So how you guys tell your boss? Yeah, who wants to start first? Or you?
Yeah, well, I call my boss and I say, "Hello, mommy." Hello, mommy. I have an event. So. No, but I think even if we're not fully representing our brands when we do DBWY events, just the fact that we're there, I mean, it helps the brands also, right? I mean, we don't limit other brands from entering or you know like joining events, right? Or having their own events and working with us, because that's the kind of open community that we're fostering. But people already know that we're connected to our brand, so it's not something that we have to push to people and, you know, like tell them that, you know, Nino doesn't have to say every single time that he's brand ambassador Bacardi, because people already know that. Ryan doesn't have to say that he's brand ambassador of Diageo, because people already know that. Yeah. Like, I don't have to say that I'm part of our company, because people already know that. So I think at the end of the day, with the DBWI events, even if we're not fully representing our companies, it still helps the company at the end of the day. So I think my boss, who happens to be my mother, understands this also. So I think she just lets me do what I can within the community.
Auntie, you're being so understanding. What about you guys?
So like Aaron said, though we're different brands, we're using this actually DBWY as a leverage to because our main business is the industry, and whoever uses our brands, we will be supporting. So that includes the community of the bartenders. So they're the one who make drinks with our brands, and we're not telling them that, hey, use Bacardi, hey, use Diana Walker, use not like that. So I'm just telling my boss that, hey, I have this company, DBWY, which is more on industry based. So is it okay? Yeah, it's totally fine. As long as you're not touching any brands when you're in the photos. So that's why every time we have a particular brands doing activation, I told them that to remove my photos or more internal.
So that is an agreement in between.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the end of the day, we still represent our brands, so we are clear on that. For me, I do DBWY activities outside my Diageo time.
Yes.
So if I need to be on leave, I will take a leave for this one, or I do it after 6 or on Saturdays, on Sunday, even outside my Diageo time. So at the end of the day, that's my main work, my main job, my main role, and this is one of my advocacy for the trade as well, for the industry. And I actually won an award because of DBWY. So globally, so I won the Kettle One Community Leader Award in our BA
global award.
BA awards. So because part of that one is of course building the community through
So
DBWY.
in Diageo, you have this
So we have
internal awards.
for brand ambassadors.
Oh wow! Okay.
Pre-pandemic, that was 2019. And yeah, and then at the end of the day, we wanted DBWY, like what Nino was selling, as a platform for the industry, not just for activities, but also I believe we help a lot of bartenders get new jobs because we have a lounge or a group in the Facebook or a group chat wherein people are looking for, we need a bartender or we need a supplier, so it's easy for them to communicate. Yeah.
Ingredients, anything.
Ingredients, so it's easier. So we actually have this group chat in Messenger, but it's actually full. So we transferred to
Viber.
Okay.
So yeah.
And then we have
Join.
a Facebook page also, a Facebook group
Yeah.
called the Bartenders Lounge. You can post anything about bartending, even your videos. We just saw somebody posting his YouTube videos there about mixing.
Yeah.
Yes. Nice. Yeah. What about Mick? How you tell our boss?
Through this podcast. He'll watch this podcast.
Boss, please understand what I'm going through. No, just kidding. No, actually, before I joined Monan, I was part of a company, but mainly on food, savory, as part of sales. When I joined Monan, it's like opening my eyes to the industry of beverage. But when I joined 7 years ago, I see like the beverage industry of the Philippines is so young as compared to other countries. Other countries, it's more advanced on the quality, I think, of beverage that the industry offers. So when I joined, it's like it's hard to build a brand across all because people don't understand yet how to use the product, the consumers, because we're I think one of the big consumers on powdered drinks, and using Monan is like, someone professional has to do it.
Okay, I got what you mean.
Yeah,
You
so
mean the powder packet, flavor
packet.
powder?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
actually what the consumers, I mean, education-wise, that's what they are familiar with.
Yeah.
So when I started, I said, I want to be part of the evolution of beverage in the Philippines. It's like the transformation of beverage in the Philippines because there's just so many things that you can do on the beverage side. So when I think opportunity to be part of that group that would help build the industry as a whole in beverage, I confirmed like, okay, I'm interested to join, and of course I have to tell our boss.
Yeah.
And I explained, and I think our boss so supportive and just said, "Is this something that you want to do?" Because I think it's not really part of my job under the brand. So I said, yes, this is something that I wanted to do. So yeah, then she said like, okay.
Shout out to Yiling. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just what she said.
Nice. Yeah. So if let's say you have opportunity right now, and if I ask, may I ask you to give some advice to other country, to have an opportunity like what DBWY doing? Yeah. Is there any advice for them? Yeah. Who wants to start? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, well, I think I can start. For me, I think the best advice I can give is to just start now. If there's somebody in the bar community that likes what we're saying, thinks they can do it, I mean, just go ahead and do it. For us, I'd say probably 10 years ago, the bar industry in the Philippines, or the beverage industry, was very different, very competitive. I mean, not a lot of people were friends. if you're from one bar, you wouldn't talk to the people from another bar because you're always going to say that your bar is better. Now we have a community here that, that's collaborative, cooperative. If somebody wants to learn how to do something, it'll probably be somebody from another bar teaching that. So I think people have this natural instinct to help other people and collaborate. Somebody just has to start it. So if you're in a community that you think is also that way, very competitive and competitive in a negative way, there's a positive side to competitiveness. But if you're in a negatively competitive community, then yeah, I think it's something you can start, because we had no idea that we would have this kind of impact in the community, but we just did it because we were just passionate about drinks, we were passionate about service, and we found it fun. So just do it. It's all I can say.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
So adding to Aaron said that in terms of building this kind of platform, actually, what I can say is that if you have this community and then and you want to be more flourishing, actually Philippines is a small community in terms of bartending, and I think not everyone's educated in terms of what's the difference between a server or a bartender. Up until now, there are few establishments here they see as a bartender as equal as a server. So, but we're telling them that bartending is a skill. Bartending is a different animal, in short. So having this kind of community-based group wherein we can uplift our bar industry when I do it.
Nice.
So that's I think that's, for me, that's my main goal here, is uplift the community of bartending in the Philippines.
Uplift.
Lift the bartending community in the Philippines, because as we all know, we're not still there up in the level of other countries, but we're getting there.
You will.
And then we should be, this community are the backbone of everything in terms of bartending scene.
Ready?
I guess at the end of the day, we build it within the community, in the community. So what we wanted to do is just help each other and support as much as you can, and if you can. So at the end of the day, it's just one country, one community, and what we wanted to do is what Nino said, is to uplift everyone and make it a better community. So yeah,
I think for me as a group, it serves best practice, I guess, to break the barrier between really competition on not just the industry, competition amongst each other or different brands. It's really not that. It's more of us, not a representative of a certain brand, but we are representative of the Philippines as far as bartending is concerned. So us joining together is uplifting our country, the Philippines, and the bartending as a craft and as a whole. So that's why for us, that's how I see it. Hopefully other countries also can see the best in what we do.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the best practice that it's really caught my attention. Yeah, it's really, I mean, I travel a lot, yeah, and all of them are travel a lot, right? Really a lot, they travel a lot. So I'm sure that when you travel, you also look at how other countries, how they run the bar industry, the culture, right? And yeah, I think this is DBWY really put a very high standard in terms of how to unite all the community members in the bar industry together. Yeah, I mean, it touched me. Yeah, so that's why I told myself I really want to make this section happen. Yeah, so we were just talking during the night event. Yeah. So it's just a pop-up idea. That's it. Yeah, it's just a pop-up idea. And then when I go back, and then when I look at my schedule, I have a trip here, and then I see, okay, this night, you know, if you want to go to bar visit, not much of bar is open. Why not we do something different? Yeah. That's why we say, okay, we come up with this section. Yeah. So we're gonna share around the world. Yeah. And for local bartender in Philippines, yeah, the Filipino bartender, right? Do you have any message for them? Yeah.
Okay. Let's start. Okay. I mean, of course, we are still in the pandemic. But we are still in the pandemic. But things are getting better. I hope this will continue. But at the end of the day, let's just support each other. Like what Aaron was telling us earlier, our community is great in a sense that we support each other. Like this bar A recommends bar B to bar C, etc. So that's a great indicator that we are one community. But also, my advice is just keep on walking, keep on pushing, of course. And after this pandemic, everything will be okay. Our industry will be okay, and don't forget that as much as we can, we will be here to support you guys. And don't forget to drink responsibly. So yeah. How about you guys?
Okay, so probably not advice, no, like encourage everyone to join DBWY. So I think that's I think what I want to say is that you're all welcome to DBWY, whatever part of the Philippines you are, even in other countries. If you're in other countries, if you're planning to go to the Philippines and you know, want to visit the bar scene here, contact us, DBWY, and then we will give you the best time ever.
Ikaw yan.
Picking up from some of a few things that Nino was saying, because he was mentioning about how, you know, like even in the province, I found that like in the province a lot of times it's still a lot like how the Philippine bar scene was a few years ago, where, you know, they would be very competitive, and you know, they'd be happy if they had less competition. But you know, I want to let people around the country know that having a lot of bars that are successful in one place can only help you. You know, like Nino was saying, if there are foreigners that want to come to the Philippines, of course they'd want to go somewhere where there are a lot of good bars, you know, versus if there's only like one good bar in a place. So I wanna let the Filipino bar community know, especially in the provinces, that we'll find a way to get there. Yeah. Okay. We'll find a way to get there and to share our brand of community to you. It's something that was already started by Nino when he represented DBWY, and Monan also in Cagayan de Oro. Yeah. It's something that we're trying with recently we donated some money to bartenders who are affected by Typhoon Odette in Siargao and Cebu. So we're trying to, you know, like deliver our brand of industry and community to the different provinces also in the Philippines. You know, it was hard during the pandemic, but hopefully we can get there soon.
Nice. So meaning to say you guys have a step forward for CSR project already. Wow.
Yeah.
That is very good. Yeah. Yeah. For you. Yes.
So I'd like to thank the community also for supporting us, especially to all of the events that we have hosted, and to those who have not yet attended. Everyone's welcome. As long as there's an event, as long as you are a bartender or even you're an enthusiast, you're pretty much welcome. So we hope to see you around, and yeah, just say anytime there's an event, just say hi, and we'll be glad to.
Or even if there's no event, just our social media. You can just follow us on social media, join the groups, join the chat groups.
We're gonna put a link at the bottom. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, they can join.
Here?
Yeah. Here.
Follow this
Here.
link.
Here.
Subscribe button.
Okay. What about Filipino bartender overseas? Yeah. Do you have any words for them?
Okay, I guess I can start. So, us Filipinos were known internationally because of us being hospitable. We're very service-oriented. We love to, we're very charming, and we just love to be around. We're very friendly, and we have like Mr. and Miss Congeniality, as they say. So I just want to say to our bartender friends and friends in the industry, Filipino industry friends across other countries, is we're just proud of you, and thank you for representing the country, and we hope to see you soon when you get back. How about you guys? Any message? We're just proud of you guys. Solid.
For me, like exactly the same thing. Like I want to thank the Filipino bartender for giving such a good name to Filipinos everywhere. I mean, with the Filipino diaspora, there's a Filipino bartender everywhere in the world. Even in places you won't expect, there's a Filipino bartender there. On every cruise ship, there's a Filipino bartender. And they're always the most fun people, which is why they're always hired. And so thank you for giving us a good name. And I'd like to give a shout out also to our friends in DBWY Hong Kong. There's a DBWY Hong Kong WhatsApp group, and I think they're also very like active in crowdsourcing.
Yeah.
Wait,
Crowdsourcing.
there is a group chat under DBWY Hong Kong.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, that is dope.
Hopefully we can have more in other countries.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
So like these two said that a message for everyone. As we all know that bartending is like the bread and butter thing. Like for me, I started from the bottom, like as a busboy, waiter, but I fell in love with this kind of industry because this gives food to my table and feed my kids. So we're the fun part of those bartending scene, which is the DBWA. We're the fun part. So my message to them is that keep on pushing, keep on dreaming, and
Drinks me with you.
ayun nga sabihin ko, drinks me with you.
Okay. For you, right? I have a special question for you.
Sure.
Yeah, because I've been seeing, because you just came back from Mexico, right? Yeah. So I've been following you, and then my Facebook auditorium is like always your account pop up. Yeah. So then I see you went to a church,
Yes.
right? And then you talk about your dream. Yeah. And is your dream still far?
Actually, right now we're getting there.
Okay,
So one of
nice.
my dreams, especially in industry, is to like, which I told you earlier, that hopefully next time we meet, we not talk about like this one, like should be Philippines on the higher position in terms of bartending scene.
Yes.
So that's one of my dreams. So because of our local competition and then like global scene, Philippines are like getting, should I say, putting Philippines on the cocktail map of the world because of the
world.
you know. Because as we all know that, like I said, Filipinos is known for its hospitality, and we're the very first bartender. Actually, if you read the book, Cantineros, Brown Cantineros, we're the very first bartender,
Nice.
Filipino, because we're hospitable.
Yeah.
So that's one of my dreams. And then we're getting there.
Yeah. You know what? This is a document that what your dream that you want to achieve. Yeah. So let's see, and I hope you can achieve and you can get your dream, or you want to put it into your community one day. Yeah.
Sure.
I'm looking forward. Yeah.
For sure.
What about you, Mick?
Or this is for the OFW. Yeah, of course, OFW, that's how we call our kababayans outside. So I also want to thank them and every one of them, especially also on the bartending scene, because I think they are very much important on how the Philippines is growing also as far as economy is concerned. They are now known as the new heroes for us here. We consider them because they help us a lot, bring back. They might be working outside the country, but they give so much back to the country as well. So yeah, and hopefully we can do something for you, and maybe that's one of the things that we can do in the future.
Nice, yeah. And yeah, speaking on Filipino bartender in overseas, so I got to know one Filipino bartender that used to work in Malaysia. His name is Kim. Yeah. So Kim, if you watch, you know who you are. So Kim, yeah. So and then after Malaysia, he moved to Italy, and he still stay in the bartending industry. Yeah. So he's one of the bartender there. We didn't contact for so long, and last 2 weeks when I go back to Malaysia, and then out of sudden midnight, I receive a video call from Kim through Facebook. I'm like, what this guy doing? Right? Because Italy, it's still daytime. So we turn on, and then he was just showing me around because Italy also going open back, so they have a bar exhibition. So he showed me around. I mean, like literally, my knowledge and my understanding on the bar industry, I never been to Italy, but I can feel that, you know. I feel touched. Yeah. I mean, like, you know, he still remember me. Yeah, even though we didn't talk for so long. Yeah. Yeah, because one of the things that he met someone, Monan representative in there, and then it triggered out. Yeah. So shout out to Kim. Yeah, I remember you, man. Yeah.
Don't worry, when I go to Italy, I'll
Okay.
call you also.
Okay. Only Italy?
Whatever country. Or whenever I'm in a bar and I see Monan, I'll call you.
Not just in Italy, Paris.
Paris. Okay. All right. So, anything else from you? You want for the audience? Huh? All right. Yeah. Cheers. Let's do cheers. All right. So to close our section today, okay, me myself, Jason Soon with DBWY, and we would like to DBWY with them. All right. So 3, 2, 1.
Drinks be with you.
Cheers. And we miss you, Ryan.
Glenn.
Oh, sorry, Glenn. Ryan is here.
Again.
One more glass.
By the way, Jason, thank you for having us. We have something for you.
Wow.
So please open it.
Thank you.
Drinks be with you.
Drinks be with you. Oh, it's nightcap. It's nightcap. It's
Open
something
it.
like yours.
Yeah, it's exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing. And it
Oh
has
yeah, there's one more thing I want to credit you guys. The branding of DBWY is awesome.
Thank you.
The branding itself. And now you have different
Shirts and cap.
Yeah, cap. So how many t-shirts you have now? The t-shirt design?
I think more than 10.
More than 10.
more than 10.
Each event we try to make one.
Nice.
Yeah. And like even before, we used to make merchandise. Oh, stickers also.
Oh, yeah, sticker as well. So we have a bunch of sticker here, and this is my nightcap. Yeah, I'm gonna wear now. And you know what? Tomorrow I'm flying back, and I have an experience when I fly. When I check in, I forget to took my beer opener. Yeah. You understand? Yeah? You know, they will not allow you to bring your beer over there. Yeah, so this is the one.
Yeah,
okay? This is the one.
Yeah,
So tomorrow, I'm going to experience it, okay? To wear the nightcap, beer opener, pass through, okay? To walk in the airport. Yeah. Without putting my luggage.
Yeah.
Let's
good
try.
on you.
Yeah.
Let's go.
After I go in, I will let you guys know.
But you have to get a beer also, right? You have to send us a video of you opening a beer.
Oh, yeah, maybe I've checked, see the Asian had beer or not. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah,
Thank you,
thanks for
guys.
giving me. And
for
also,
watching.
yeah, thanks a good time together. Thank you so much. So, we'll see you next time again. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.
Yeah. Selamat po. Selamat. Selamat.